So guys, yes, welcome back. Apologies, I haven't recorded for about a week, but let's bypass that. I'm going to get back on track. I'm going to be making consistent videos. Obviously you can see the title of this one, but before we start with that, I want to clear up one thing. So the last video I put out, the audio on that video was horrendous, and the reason for that, so apologies, but the reason for that was my Rode mic broke. It broke about a week after I had it. I carried on using it, but it became really inconvenient because it broke off the sort of bracket that it comes on. Anyway, yeah, so I contacted Amazon. It took a bit of a fuss. They agreed to send me a new one. But what they actually sent me was this, boy, which is about, I think this is the Video Mic Pro. My old one was the Video Mic. It's about 3 times the size, bigger bracket, more sturdy. And yeah, that's about 3 times the price as the one that I actually paid for. So shout out to Amazon. This video, on the audio on this video and future videos, powered by Amazon. So thank you. Okay. Mic is now on. It looks impressive. It looks fucking, let me show you. It's massive. Size on him. It's huge. But it looks professional. Professional. So yeah, I could just wing that I'm a YouTuber, like I'm already doing. So anyway, let's get to the title of this video. Now, so as you can see, I want to show you guys what I eat on a daily basis for the lean bulk that I'm on. I'm going to be as transparent as I can be. Do I eat a bit of shit? Yes, I do eat a bit of shit, so that'll be included in this video. Like, it's actually my birthday tomorrow. There's birthday cake downstairs. Probably have a bit of that. Do you know what I mean? You gotta sort of be realistic with your goals. Keep it enjoyable. I find it extremely tedious if I'm weighing, tracking, like I am on a cut, but for a bulk, it's probably optimal to do that. But for me, it puts me in like a negative mindset. So my training suffers because of that. But everyone's different. This is just my way of doing it though. It's the first meal of the day. I still haven't eaten. Haven't drank any water. So I'm buzzing for this. Let's go. So the first meal of the day is incredibly simple, and you'll grow to learn that I literally live off cereal. So near enough 100 grams of the Crispy Mini Weetabix chocolate chip. Again, I'll put the macros on for that. Good tasting, relatively low fat, low sugar. So they're the cereal of choice for today. And then I mix whatever protein powder I have at the time. At the moment, I've got the Bulk Powder's birthday cake flavour, which is decent. And I mix that with milk, sometimes soy milk, sometimes almond milk, whatever's in the fridge. With that, I'll have a full glass of water and maybe a green tea. And that's as simple as it gets. Okay, so literally that's it. My first meal is some mini Weetabix with a protein shake all over the top. Simple, basic, quite high carb. On top of that, obviously I've got my glass of water, and then excuse the TV in the background. And then my multivitamins. So there I've got cod liver oil, omega-3, vitamin C, glucosamine, a probiotic and biotin. So I take that every day with my first meal, and that's it. So yeah, I've got some stuff to do. I'm gonna eat this, watch a bit of TV, run some errands, and I'll check in with you guys in a bit. Hello. Say hello. Say hi to the channel.
I know, I'm safe.
No. Previous degree that Wanted had some absolute bangers.
I can't even find a place to start. How do I choose between my head and heart?
Okay guys, so this is my second voiceover of this channel. I'm going to try keep up with the video on this one, so be nice and short. I just wanted to talk through the workout, talk about sort of the techniques that I'm using, just in case there's any sort of beginners to the gym that are watching. I want them to feel like they take something away from the video, not just watching me eat some food. So here I'm warming up, just grabbed the 20 kilos. I usually do flat bench on my chest days, but today I was working out alone, and I did want to push a bit more weight and go heavy, so I swapped it to dumbbells. So here I believe is my first set of 40 kilos, which is a working weight for me, even though I've been training for quite a long time now. I still do struggle on pushing movements. I think it's a mixture of having ridiculously long limbs. I'm not hugely sort of wide shouldered, so my physique probably doesn't suit pushing movements. I've also had shoulder issues and just haven't really been consistent with it, so I can't make excuses. I usually get to about the 40 to 45 kilos and then sort of stay on that, and then I'll go away and it'll dip down again, whereas I need to keep pushing. So that's one tip I give you guys, whether you're a beginner or not, is if strength is your goal, or one of your goals, then as soon as you get comfortable on a weight, just don't get complacent and push past it. So anyway, back to the video. As you can see, this was my last set of 42.5 kilos. Now I'm not going as low as I probably could do. Watching the video back when I was doing it, it felt pretty low, but again, this is a heavy weight for me. I try to sort of tuck my elbows in a little bit. I do tend to flare out. That's just the technique I used to use, which is probably why I've got shoulder problems now. But yeah, that was heavy, but we'll improve there. So now I went on to decline press. Now I like this machine a lot. I can shift a decent amount of weight. The stretch is good. The squeeze is very good. The only problem with any push day that I do is my right pec, because of my shoulder injury, is now a lot smaller and weaker than my left, so I'm trying to compensate. Here, sort of my elbows actually look even. I was trying to drive my right side down because my right side tends to pop up to compensate a little bit, but this felt good in this session. So I done a set there, and then I went on to, I think I maxed out at 70 kilos a side, which is actually the heaviest I've ever done there. So that's positive. But again, any movement, any pushing movement, drive your elbows in as if you're trying to sort of twist the bar that you're gripping inwards, or sort of bend the bar. That will just give you the driving force that you need to sort of squeeze, engage that lower pec, and yeah, get the pump that you're looking for. Okay, so then I went on to body weight dips. Now this is something I've never been good at, especially since my legs have grown, and I've had to change my form again because of my shoulder injury. My right shoulder tends to round down and forwards, which puts my whole right side in a compromised position, and my whole right pec just isn't used on the movement at all. So if you guys have that similar problem, you might notice a little sort of difference in the size of the pec, or even the strength of the pec. That might be something to look at. You might have a tight pec minor or major, then maybe dragging your shoulder forward. Hence you can't get the proper contraction that your other side does, therefore it doesn't grow at the same rate. So that might just be something to go and get sorted. I need to go to a chiropractor and sort myself out, and I know that. But yeah, anyway, I'm rambling on. Here I superset that with overhead, I believe it's French press. It might not be, I should know that by now. But an overhead tricep extension, just to hit the long head of the tricep. And then I move downstairs and hit rope push downs. Sorry, I had a mind blank there. Just to sort of finish off the pump. I actually did flies, so cable flies. For some reason it didn't record and I clicked the record button. But just before this I done 4 sets, including the drop set on chest cable flies. Just to sort of, not too heavy, good squeeze, good stretch. Just get the pump in there. Focus on nothing under 10 reps. And yeah, it was a good workout. And then here's a little physique update. Not looking too bad. Back from holiday, bulking up. It's okay. I'm happy with where I am. I just don't want to get any chunkier. But yeah, thank you, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video.
Just about an hour after we've trained. Now I don't always eat directly after I've trained, sometimes I'm just not hungry. It's usually about an hour afterwards. Although to be fair, obviously today I've got a day off work, I don't usually train this time of day. But this is going to be my post-workout meal anyway. So we've got one big bagel, that's just Morrison's own. And then I'm probably going to have about 4 slices of that ham. And then 2 whole eggs, 2 egg whites. And then that's going to be my post-workout meal. So let's rustle that up now. And there it is. Now again, I'll put the macros on the screen just here. If you want to try it yourself, you know what you're getting yourself in for, you know the carbs, protein and fat breakdown of that meal. It's just gone 2 o'clock and it's only my second meal of the day. To be fair, it's about smack on for my normal eating times. I start to get hungry past about 4. Then I become starving, then I train. Usually when I'm at work, I train obviously when I get back straight away. And then after that, from when I get home to when I go to bed, which is usually about 11, I'm literally starving. I'm rambling on again. It's a regular occurrence now. Let's just eat this meal and then I'll catch in with you guys in a bit. Catch in with you guys in a bit. Oh, this vlogging stuff, man. I will learn to speak one day. My mouth will catch up with my brain one day. Just not yet. Let's eat. Okay, so just flip the screen up. So it's about an hour after the bagel and it's time to eat again. Now what I've got for this meal, and it's only a small meal, probably class it as a snack, and it's the Tesco Cajun chicken wrap. Now why am I eating this? Is this optimal for a bulking diet or a bodybuilding diet? No, it's not. But on an everyday working basis, obviously I prep my food, but I often will stop and I'll grab a bit extra. I try to find a snack with some decent protein in it, just to sort of top up my food. So that, even though I'm on a day off, is my representation of that to show you guys, just so you know the kind of thing that I eat. I'm not constantly on chicken, rice, prepped food. I do shop in supermarkets, despite the fact they seem to be able to make a healthy thing unhealthy. It's quite a talent. But this one isn't too bad. I'll put the macros on the screen just here. So yeah, that's going to be my snack now. And then we've got, of course, we've got not food, but fuel. I've got to post another parcel. Basically a fucking postman today. Before we go. Let's go. Okay guys, so it's roughly just over an hour from when I last spoke to you. So it's about 4:30. It's time for the 4th meal of the day. Chicken, tomato and basil pasta, and then I'm going to add in 4 Heck chicken sausages. These things are amazing. It's about 20 grams of protein per 2, so there's 40 grams of protein there. In here there is about 17 grams of protein, so it's nearly 60 grams for this meal. About 12 grams of fat, so it's not too bad. And the only reason there's so much stuff from Tesco and sort of pre-made stuff, because it was 66 pence, guys, and I love a bargain. There we have it, guys. Pasta, chicken fogging up. Meals are just simple, basic, anyone can rustle them up. You don't have to be able to cook. That came from Tesco. My last snack came from Tesco. Obviously it can be expensive, but I just, like I said, the wrap was 75 pence, that pasta is 66 pence. So just do it on a budget. And yeah, time to eat this, and then I'll see you guys on my 5th meal before football. Okay guys, check-in time. Meal 5 isn't as flamboyant as first expected, so I'm gonna have half this extremely ripe mushy banana, and macros I'll put there, macros, whatever, it's a fucking banana. So yeah, I didn't want something too heavy, so this is it. It's just a little pre-6-aside ritual, some bangers. Gonna play, and then we'll get home and I will eat the 5th meal. Should have been 6, it's gonna be 5 today, but that's how it goes sometimes. Again, transparency, I don't do everything to a T every single day. Is that to the downfall of myself? Potentially, but it's the way I like it, and everyone's different, so let's go play, and I'll see you guys in a bit. I feel like literally every scene I end with, I'll check in with you guys in a bit. I'll check in with you guys in a bit. I'll check in with you guys in a bit. Fucking boring, innit? I need to find another way to sort of sign out. Who knows, maybe I'll just nut the fucking camera. Okay, so back from football, got the win, 5-3, which is always good. Now it's time for what's going to be my last meal of the day. Sometimes I eat before I go to bed again, but I feel quite bloated today, so I'm probably going to miss out on that meal. So this is going to conclude my full day of eating for my bulk, and it doesn't look very appetizing, but I assure you this is banging. And there it is. So you got baked beans, bubble and squeak, which if you don't know what bubble and squeak is, it's essentially mashed up veg. And then you've got 5 chicken sausages and 1 like spicy chorizo pork sausage. So yeah, that is really it. I tried to make it as similar to a working day for me as possible, just so you guys on the other side of the camera can sort of relate, because you know the majority of people work a 9 till 5. Watch out for the next one. Next one's going to be sort of more like a functional video, probably a little bit more useful to you guys in relation to training, so keep an eye out for that. It's going to be a good one, but for now, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.